The President. Government Bill. First reading. Deposit Protection Scheme Amendment Bill 2024. Second reading. Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury. President, I move the second reading of the Deposit Protection Scheme Amendment Bill 2024. The purpose of the bill is to amend the Deposit Protection Scheme Ordinance and its subsidiary legislations, with a view to enhancing the Deposit Protection Scheme to strengthen the protection for depositors, maintain banking stability, and keep up with international standards and the latest developments of Hong Kong. The scheme, which was launched in 2006, aims to provide protection for depositors, thereby contributing to banking stability, is an important element of the financial safety net. With reference to developments of the industry and relevant international guidelines, the Hong Kong Deposit Protection Board reviews from time to time the design and operation of the scheme. According to the latest round of review conducted by the board in 2021, the overall design and key aspects of the scheme remain appropriate and in line with other major jurisdictions. The board recommends 5 enhancement measures. First, raising the protection limit from the current $500,000 to $800,000. The current limit has been implemented since 2011. The proposal won't only enable the protection limit to catch up with the cumulative inflation from 2011 to mid-2023, but will also increase the protection limit by 21% in real value. Also, the increase will raise the proportion of depositors fully covered under the scheme from the current 89% to 92%. This is in line with the international guidance set by the International Association of Deposit Insurers, which recommends a deposit protection limit that's able to cover at least 90% of depositors. The additional costs to be borne by the scheme members are moderate and manageable. Second, refining the levy system, which allows the board to charge scheme members to charge a build-up levy again if the protection limit is raised, so that the DPS fund can reach the target fund size within a reasonable time frame. Third, providing enhanced coverage to affected depositors in the event of a bank merger or acquisition. For the affected depositors who have protected deposits with more than one of the scheme members involved in a merger or acquisition, each depositor will, for a limited period of 6 months upon the bank merger or acquisition, be entitled to compensation in respect of his or her protected deposits with each of the original scheme members up to the scheme standard protection limit, which is $800,000 upon the implementation of the enhancement measure. For instance, if a depositor has $800,000 of protected deposits in each of the 2 banks affected by a merger, he will be entitled to $1.6 million of compensation in respect of his protected deposits for a period of 6 months from the date of the merger. Fourth, given that websites and mobile apps have become major avenues for delivering banking services in recent years, it's proposed that scheme members be required to display the DPS membership sign on their electronic platforms. Fifth, streamlining the negative disclosure requirement on non-protected deposit transactions, such as those involving structured deposits conducted between scheme members and private banking customers. The board consulted the public on the above proposals last year, and the responses were generally supportive. During the consultation, the board commissioned a public opinion survey in which about 80% of the respondents supported the proposal to raise the protection limit to $800,000. At a meeting on October 30th last year, the administration briefed the panel on financial affairs of this council on the relevant legislative proposals. Members were generally supportive of the proposals. President, while the banking and regulatory system in Hong Kong has been sound and that the scheme has never been triggered since its implementation, I hope this Council will support the early passage of the bill to allow us to optimize the scheme, closely follow the international best practices, enhance depositors' confidence, promote the stability of our banking system, and consolidate Hong Kong's status as an international financial center. I so submit. Thank you. I now propose the question to you that the aforesaid bill be read the second time. In accordance with the rules of procedure, the second reading debate is adjourned and the bill is referred to the House Committee. This Council now continues with the second reading debate on the Appropriation Bill 2024. As members already spoke